we love to know why things happen. Our society is the byproduct of hundreds of years of scientific development. It only makes sense for us to crave answers. The catch here is information growth quite often outpaces our understanding of how to process it. And still, we think we shouldn't leave any dots unconnected. This leads us to manufacture answers whenever there is no solution readily available. And yeah, of course we do that. We are quite literally wired to see patterns everywhere. We can see faces in power plugs, houses, and even muffins. It is a superpower. In this video, let's explore how to separate the signal from the noise. Cut to 1903. The Tour de France was being held for the first time. The great train robbery was changing the way we think about movies. And in England, a yet unknown mathematician was about to change our lives forever. Karl Pearson published a paper showcasing the relationship between a father's and their male son's height. In that moment, is considered to be the birth of mathematical statistics. And in our day-to-day life, relationships between variables and their correlations are ubiquitous. Every single day we use recommendation engines, decision-making tools, and social media. And they all benefit one way or another from some level of pattern finding or correlation mining. However, correlations can be deceiving, misleading. They offer the illusion of control and the curse of knowledge. That's mainly because no one likes to admit they're terrible at forecasting. Therefore, we end up accepting that a correlation can hold the key to effective decision making. If we look close enough, we'll find correlations between ice cream consumptions and shark attacks. We find correlations between margarine sales and divorce, and even chocolate consumption and Nobel Prizes. Such claims are absurd, hilarious, but only because they're really easy to spot. But what about the correlations that might sound correct? A few decades ago, myopia was associated with sleeping with your lights on. It's been since proved incorrect and is a textbook example of correlation not implying causation. In New York, it was believed that the broken window approach, in which small crimes are punished severely, was stopping crime. It took a long time, but this was debunked. And the decline in crime is nowadays associated instead with the legalization of abortion. Our biological setup and our never satiated thirsty for answers might lead us to see things where they don't exist. That said, we should never trust data unconditionally. We've seen correlation mistakes in scientific papers, in media and news outlets, and even legislators have passed laws based on such false claims. And such mistakes are very easy to be made, but they aren't always harmless. The aforementioned Karl Pearson, even though being considered the father of modern statistics, was also a proponent of eugenics, a grossly wrong belief to lead to atrocities and a great deal of human suffering. We should accept that there are a few questions out there that will remain unanswered for quite some time. And for the problems that we can indeed find a solution, correlation is just the beginning. There's a lot that we need to unpack. Stay curious, and as always, see you next week.